What's up, everybody? It's Dreas. I hope you all been enjoying your new year so far. If you clicked on this video, there's a chance you've been feeling a little off lately. Maybe you feel lost, but you don't really feel lost. You're just like distracted, like the title says. You still love God. You still have goals. You still want to grow, but somehow your focus slipped. And now you're wondering, why do I feel stuck when I know I was moving forward? I want to tell you something right now, though. You guys seen the title. You're not lost, you're distracted. So I'm gonna just jump straight into my first point. Distractions come when you're on track. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, I'll put it on screen right here. It says, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour." So even though you're on track, you still need to stay alert because, like I said, the devil, he will always be looking for somebody to devour. And who's better to devour for him than somebody who's doing the right things? You know, if you're already off track, why would he try to devour you? But if you are on track, he's gonna come for you. And he's gonna put distractions in front of you and try to lead you astray and get you off the path, because he knows that at the end of it comes victory or success, or wherever God is bringing you. And a thing to add is, the thing you're distracted by doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing within itself. But the main problem is that it's taking your focus off of the main goal or the main assignment. And that's very important to think about, because it's like, it doesn't necessarily have to be some crazy thing for it to be a distraction. It could be something that is actually good in a way, but you're just focusing on it too much rather than focusing on where you need to go or what you need to be doing. And this video will be a little fast, so we're jumping straight into point 2. Remember what path God had you on before you were distracted, and get back on it. So for me, I know God has been moving me forward, like in the past few months. I know he's been telling me like, this is a season where it's like, I just gotta continue doing what I'm doing and I'm gonna see the growth. And for me, when I got distracted, which is very recently actually, I just simply needed to continue doing what I've been doing. It's that simple. I've been connecting with people, making YouTube videos, worshiping God, and everything will just keep moving along. God has been telling me to do these things. Learning how to play the piano. God has been leading me to learn these things so that I could continue growing. And I got so caught up in focusing on if things would move, even if I was willing to wait for the things to move, I got too caught up focusing on it that I was starting to lose focus on the main plan. The best way to say it is that I was distracted. But I thank God, because he brought me through that section of the season to teach me a lot of things. So in that distraction, I still ended up learning a lot of things about myself. But yeah, so jumping straight into point 3, don't let guilt overwhelm you. Okay, so the verse I have for this one is Psalms 103 verse 3. Who pardons all your guilt? Who heals all your diseases? I know it may feel like bad realizing like I've been distracted. I haven't been doing these things that I'm supposed to be doing, or maybe I have, but I just haven't been doing it to the best of my ability because I've been distracted. But God is showing you either this video, or he's been tugging at your heart like you're distracted right now, because he wants you to keep moving forward, and guilt will hold you down. But God, he will pardon you from all your guilt. Pray to him and ask him for that guilt to be removed from you, because guilt will just hold you down. And that's one thing that's so important. I always talk about that. I probably talked about that in one of my last videos too. Just release that guilt, because it's not ever going to help you with anything. And for my last and final point, point 4, continue back where you left off. Philippians chapter 3 verses 13 through 14, it says, "Brothers and sisters, I do not regard myself as having taken hold of it yet. But one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and reaching forward to what lies ahead. I press on toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus." So what this means is, you know what God has assigned you to do this season, I'm assuming, if you clicked on this video. So just get back to it. It's really that simple. But just don't look back and don't hold on to that guilt, which kind of goes into the last point too. Just get right back on track and continue doing what you're doing. Whatever God has been telling you to do, get back to doing it. It's like I said before, or Psalms 103 said, who pardons all your guilt? He does. In Philippians chapter 3 verse 13, forget about what's behind you and start reaching for what's ahead. Press on towards the goal. But that's all I really have for you guys today. Like I said, it was gonna be a little short video, but you know, it's really an important message. So I hope you guys all took something from this. If you made it to the end, I wanted to add this comment, I'm back on track. I just want to, you know, add that in because I just felt like I should. But also I wanted to mention before I end the video, I started like a clothing line, kind of like not exactly a brand, but I started like making clothing and putting it on like Etsy and eBay, and I'll put that down in the description if you guys wanted to check that out. But yeah, besides that, I hope you guys all have a good Friday, because it'll be Friday when I drop this video. And that's pretty much it. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.